And we're live, I think. I hope. I forgot to change the title, but it doesn't really matter. I'll change the title a little bit, actually. But I am in the right category. I'm sorry for that noise. Alright. Well, okay. And that's at Fridays in my stream. Who's scary? Also welcome. As you can see, I did a little bit of shiny hunting. Off screen. No luck. No luck though. Anyway, to catch you guys up a little bit, off screen I did do a couple extra battles. I'm at 19 out of 20. The 20th is where something happens. To kind of like... okay. But yeah, to catch you guys up, I fought Jacinth, I fought, Ivor rather? Ivory. I don't remember who else I fought within these past few matches. I just remember Ivor and Jacinth. Anyway, we're reaching the 20th, so we're gonna grind for that for a bit, and then do that. Also, before I forget, there's another thing I want to do on stream that's like, it's really funny that it came out today. There's a new mystery gift that came out today. Project M. And no, not the modded Smash Bros. Unfortunately. Extra side mission available. Meet the conditions to begin Project M. Mutinite Y and Mutinite X. Hey, can I get the other one still? No, I can't. Samus. So yeah, we got... If this post-game nonsense ends up being a bit of on the shorter side, I at least have something else to do in the meantime. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but... yeah. Of course, I still gotta do a bit of grinding before I can get the stuff. Anyway, I think Fly is my favorite move in this game because it's so cartoony. You just fly up into the air and then just like giant shadow appears. Dragonite falls on you and you die. But yeah. Yeah, new Mega today was revealed. Mega Lucario Z. I actually like the design quite a bit. It's said to be like a lot. Like, I also really like how it works, where like Mega Lucario, like regular, is said to amplify all of its destructive power, emphasizing the fighting type instead of the steel type. Whereas this Mega Lucario Z, like, is more defensive. Mega Lucario Z is more defensive. Emphasizing the steel typing that it has. And I kinda love that, because I feel like Lucario being steel type is just kind of like a very glossed over thing. That'd be really funny. I looked away for a second. Dragonite, what were you doing? But yeah, I like Mega Lucario V a lot more than regular Lucario. I didn't mind regular Mega Lucario's design. I didn't think much of it, it just kinda seemed like the titular, like that, yeah, that's the Mega. That is a Mega design. Even if it came out today, I wouldn't really mind it. But Mega Lucario Z is just a nice freaking design. I don't know why, like the blues that it adds, the way it works with its hair, its quote-unquote hair thingies. Kind of emphasizes the idea that it has dreads. Like, I don't know. It's neat. Yeah. It does have her colors. Silly for thinking that would work. Yeah, because a lot of people would have guessed the Mega Charizard Z, including myself, jokingly. I'm actually, like, it's so funny that I was joking about freaking, like, Pokemon getting another, like, certain Pokemon getting another Mega Evolution through just Z. Thank goodness. Honestly, yeah. The other character starters, I don't really have, like, I'm not really sure what Pokemon I would want to get another Mega one. I know, like, I discussed with you, Jesse, that I wouldn't mind seeing Mega Gardevoir Z. And what's funny is that the Pokemon Twitter did, like, have 3 posts where they posted, like, a low-quality 3DS footage of certain Mega Pokemon, and posted it as if it was, like, a new reveal. But, like, back in 2012 or whatever, when the game came out. And now I'm suspicious of that because, like, those 3 Pokemon were Gardevoir, Ampharos, and Lucario. I love the way Little Bunny just hops around. Very cute. Honestly, the fact that they give, like, here's the other freaking, like, another theory, like, the fact that they're giving us Mewtwo as an event, as well as Diancie. I know they're trying to give us every Mega they can, but also, like, I wonder if, like, they're setting up for, like, Mega Mewtwo Z and Mega Diancie Z. Mega Diancie Z. But, because they're definitely not refraining from giving legendary and mythical Pokemon Mega Evolutions. Considering we're getting Zeraora. Yeah. Easy points. The only one I'm really looking forward to the idea of is the Gardevoir. I've realized every so often that I really like Gardevoir as a design. And Gardevoir getting a second Mega sounds perfect, but also really interesting. I wonder how they would handle it in modern day. What do you mean Hitmon's top thing? Like it's more well-rounded, or? Elaborate. Mega Zorua. No, I was talking about Mega Gardevoir. And how that would, like... affect... Oh, no, I was talking about Mega Zeraora, sorry. That might have been what you heard. Zeraora is a Generation 7 Electric-type mythical Pokemon. And design kind of feels like they were trying to do, like, Lucario again. Oh, no. But yeah, Zeraora is a Mega they revealed. Honest thoughts on Zeraora, I didn't really think much on the Pokemon at all when it was a thing. Like, you know, electric type mythical, I don't really care much about it. Then they give that thing a Mega Evolution and it's like, it just feels like a palette swap. And they gave it like 2 tails. Like, there's a lot of Megas in this game that don't change the Pokemon too much, and also don't really do anything creative with that. Because, like, Mega... Oh, geez. You... yeah. I mean, at the same time it doesn't, just purely on the fact that, like... Here's the thing. You have Giga Impact and Hyper Beam. Dude was using Godzilla. I don't feel like it's shoehorned for the fact that, like... Well, Zeraora as in general just feels like a shoehorned Pokemon. Never mind. I was gonna say, because, like, Zeraora has not been relevant since Generation 7, and maybe in Pokemon Unite as well. There we go. That's all you do. Stand corrected. There we go. I like how that still gives me experience. And it's a later here. I can see it. Was that back in Gen 6? Yeah. I didn't know it was a thing back in Gen 6. I thought it was Adamine partway through Generation 7. And then I also think about freaking the Mojo Jojo ass monkey. I don't remember his name. Please, please. Oh! And now he was that doesn't count as being caught off guard. Come on. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Does my move ever get like? I don't think it ever gets unlocked. Now I should be running. I didn't realize heal blocked the entire move. I thought it just blocked you from healing from the move. There we go. Red Volcanion. Oh. Wondering why it wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, it's a Rude, that's what the name was. The Rude had its own, like, animated appearance, if not. I don't remember. Almost done. Come on, I can do this tonight. Come on. Away. Go. Yeah. This battle should do it. I feel like that has been a thing before, though. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that like years ago. But then again, I haven't really... I search for... I look up Pokemon all the time, and like... I've never seen that happen. Yeah. It might be a new thing. Or it might be like an event thing, because I remember... I think it's like for... I don't know. I think it might be like an on and off thing that they do. I think you have Pokemon indoors here. Anyway. Calendar tickets. My 20th win is Vinny. I suppose this is the first time we faced each other on equal footing as participants. I remember thinking that this guy was going to have a Mega Pangoro. On him. surprised that Ice Beam didn't do more. Unless these guys are like really underpowered. Okay. You got me. Or he got me, rather. Ah. Oh. I'm gonna say I think Mega Grandpa is my favorite of the Megas. I know Mega Clefable exists and I was excited to see it, but in terms of like design and like what it brings to the Pokemon, I think this one I like this one more. Even the Pokédex injury is really neat, where it's like, what the Mega Evolution does for Grandpa is that it, like, it de-ages it. It kind of brings forth, like, some, like, ancient power or something. Which is why its fur becomes black instead of, white. And it's like it's just neat. Alright. So now that I got 20 Dealy Bobs, what do I do now? Yeah. I'm gonna... If this is what I think it... I do progress. If this is what I think it is, I think I want to go to Hotel Richissime. Don't proceed. Fair enough. Not a shiny. Wait, I think I want to go to Hotel... Wait. Yeah, there's a quest there. Because there's a certain screenshot that I thought was edited, and now I'm starting to think that it's not edited. Greetings. I have been expecting you. Lady just said is waiting for you. Please come to the Society of Battle Connoisseurs battle area. They super Donada Jacinthe 0. Why is it numbered? Why is it numbered? Is this gonna be a longer stream than I thought it was gonna be? I think this is gonna be a longer stream than I thought. It is for Jacinthe though. I mean, we got plenty of time. My dear Mochi, you have my sincerest thanks for requesting the Infinite ZA Royale to be held as your reward for reaching rank A. In fact, it delighted me so much that I decided to hold a tournament of my own. It is called Le Super Tournoi de Jacinthe 0. Care to guess what the 0 stands for, Mochi? Oh, that's an O. I thought it was a 0. Only ordinary oasis or out of this world. Oh, the oasis. Ha! Good guess. I'm an oasis of beauty and charm, but that is not the intended meaning. Mochi does look like a Pokeball. This is a tournament between only you and me. Thus, the late Super do not just hint. Oh. Like, I love how they're still using the portrait from back when I was here. But yeah, I saw like a screenshot of this and I thought it was edited. But that's really funny that it's not. So I have to fight her 9 times? No matter how many battles you win, your next opponent will always be me! Furthermore, you may face me as many times as you like, whether or not you manage to win the entire tournament. So do you understand now? Of course. Using an O in your reply. How clever of you, Mochi. Mochi. She has everything. She has my favorite fossil, she has my favorite Pokemon, and she has my freaking O-bit that I haven't used in a while. I don't know. Whatever, I don't know. Putting me on the spot. Now let us begin. I am certain you will fully appreciate my brilliance once you experience it. I hope I get healed in between battles. I'm pretty sure I do. Just hint. Well, I do have a Metagross, like, fortunately for me. We also get to hear this music over and over again. Platonic rifles. I was wondering when that self-harm is gonna go away. I'm so glad I got this Metagross. Alpha Metagross. You know, random thing, but like, seeing as she has like my favorite fossil and my favorite Pokemon and my favorite Pokemon's Fairy, I'm surprised I'd never actually really consider like Fairy as my favorite type. Because my favorite types, my go-to is always like grass and normal, because I like a lot of grass types. Like a lot of grass types. I mean, I'd say it's one of my favorites. There's a lot of Pokemon I enjoy about it, and like the vibes are there, but like... Also water type, like, I don't know. Round became a favorite when I was like starting to stream. Like, what do you mean you... Okay, I thought I was gonna have to fight her 9 times, but I didn't realize she was gonna have her own tournament format for herself. What do you mean? You mean you lost to yourself several times? I wonder if it's the same result as the first time. The most heartfelt congratulations on your victory. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. I'll be your opponent in the next battle as well. Are you ready to begin? Like, it really just, like, it's not just the type and, like, what it is. Because if it was, like, in terms of elements, I've always seen myself as more of a grass or like a water. But like in this game, I don't really care for the water type that much, which is funny considering the Pokemon I chose for starter in this game. But Ghost Ice and Fairy, fair enough. That. Yeah. We already used the snooze. Alright, I can't get my thoughts off while that timer's going down. I might have to wait until the end happens. No dialogue either, which is really funny. You can tell the developers really like the synth too. A tight tier list. I don't know about that. But no. I'll wait for the end. Agony's defeat is nothing compared to the joy witnessing such a magnificent night. I don't know about doing that. Also, did the ad already happen? I wasn't paying attention. There's the ad, okay. Get that stuff rock off. I always forget to do earthquake. Alright, so yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, in terms of elements, I've always been more of like a water, like, a water grass dude. I always like marine creatures and marine animals, and like plants are really neat. But then when it comes to Pokemon, like there's not a lot of like a whole lot of water types that I really care for. And a lot of like there's a lot of grass types that are like my favorite. Like some of my favorite Pokemon. Like Tangela or Tropius or Roselia. In terms of like the starter trios, like my go-to is usually a grass type. Or at least I tend to my favorite of the three usually tends to be the grass type. There we go. I mean, my favorite Pokemon used to be Ludicolo, which is a water and a grass type. And then, like, Normal's also one of my favorites because it's just, like, it's such a general, like, it's the boring type, but also, like, the stand-in for a lack of type. Sure. And I also have a bunch of Pokemon that I enjoy that are normal type, too. Like Clefairy at some point. Or Ditto, or Porygon. Yeah, I'd say fighting is like contender for like least favorite type. Not that I don't like the type. There's not a single type I don't like. The closest to a type that I would actually dislike is probably Dragon, but not even because of the Pokemon, but because of just how overused it is for legendary Pokemon, pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Like, whenever they want to make a Pokemon that's supposed to be powerful, it's always either Psychic or Dragon, and it's annoying. And I get it, like, Dragon is a powerful type. It has a lot of resistances, and is only weak to itself and Fairy. Psychic is only considered powerful because it's like... That was like the most powerful type in Generation 1. Or at least I feel like that's the reason. Yeah. If anything, I feel like, oh, I did it! Congratulations, you are the champion of like Super Tornado. It just seems. Oh. Now, to the victor goes the grandest prize of all, which is the right to battle me anytime, forever. Yay! A little clap. Congratulations, from the bottom of my heart, I commend your victory. 30 luxury balls, Jesus Christ! So if I ever want to grind battle, well, okay. This sounds like a great place to grind battles for Jacinthe. What do you do? Because you could just talk to her and all that, but like... Unfortunately, like, because of her Pokemon being so high level, like, and also her having like 6 guys, it's not really that viable for this. But yeah, that was neat. Is that all? Or is there like a little bit more as well? And also, where the hell is Project M? Yeah. I did 15. It was a battle against Urbane. Urbane was like, the thing is pretty cool, right? The Infinite Deria Royale, and then like we learned that his that Jet is his grandmother. There we go. Yeah, you get. No. You get the 3. Or wait, what do you mean by legendary duo? The legendary duo was a completely different thing. Well, Courtney's asking is whether it's Floette or those two, but you get everyone. Well, yeah, just into the 20th reward, but do I get any more after 20, or is it just there for fun now? I'm doing that wrong. I want to check this. Project M. Extra side mission available. Meet the conditions to meet. You also get the following. What conditions? I've beaten the game and I've done the post-game. What conditions do I need? Unless I need the DLC. I'll look this up real quick. Actually, yeah, you can check. Oh, yeah, that's a lovely little thing. I mean, I'm probably gonna do the DLC at this point. I'm interested in seeing where it goes. I am at Lysander Lab. Creepy, okay. I came in it, like, the reason why I was asking is because I figured it was, I knew it was gonna be in here, but, okay. I knew it was gonna be in here, but I thought it was gonna be somewhere on the map to indicate where it is. But no, you gotta... I guess I go down here. Let me also... I saw this on Twitter as well. I'm gonna switch in Sableye. I forget, I'll keep you in here. I mean, I wouldn't have expected Mewtwo to be here, but, some of the machinery powered up back on in response to your presence. Initiating, security protocols. Mega Stones detected. Restoring power to critical systems. Also, I forgot to save. I'll probably be fine, though. Activating Project N. This project is highly dangerous. Would you still like to release the locks? Nah. Now I can save. What is Sableye's moves, real quick? Night Slash? Okay. Mewtwo. One of like 3 artificially created Pokemon. Oh no, Mochi, what do you think you're doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? And you better not fail to catch it! EX2. I do have a Master Ball. I also have 30 Luxury Balls. Catch that Mewtwo! You can't- I have 2 Master Balls. You can't fail me here, kid. And we got the straight up X and Y music. Which I don't think I actually ever got to show. you guys like my strat. Damn it! Didn't even get a chance. Alright, I'm just gonna use a Master Ball. Yes, we all know you're strong. No need to show off by going and defeating legendary Pokemon. I wanted to catch Mewtwo, not knock it out. I'll just catch it in a Master Ball. I think Master Ball looks really good in it anyway. Or with it, rather. Okay, I guess luxury or bust. You're the boss. Thing is, whenever it shows like one arrow, I don't even know if it can actually catch. But then again, I guess like I have a bunch of these. Got a bunch of money. It just takes forever to freaking like whittle them down. But yeah, they did not consider using a Sableye during this. I guess so, yeah. We're gonna be here for a while. I guess since I might be finishing off here soon, then honest like thoughts on the game, pretty damn good. My only big issue, like my biggest issue, is just getting the shiny charm is annoying, and also post game. If you want to get everything in post-game, it requires just a lot of grind. A lot more than any Pokemon game usually expects you to do. Like, even Legends Arceus wasn't that bad. And Legends Arceus had like a certain mechanic where like you have to like catch Pokemon multiple times. But at least that gave you also like higher shiny odds. This game doesn't give you that. Might get better if I just Mega Evolve next time. Like, it's a pretty good game. What's also a shame is that, like, I guess the DLC will be coming out soon. Because what's also a shame is that by the time I get the shiny charm, it's gonna be like, you know, after the point in the game where, like, I feel like it would matter. Okay, I'm not gonna be streaming the game anymore. And I don't know if I can actually, like... Well, there's no way, like, catching a Pokemon with a ball, like, with the one arrow catch rate is impossible. The only time it's impossible is when, like, Did it break? It's concerning if that's the case. Like, it's definitely a fun Pokemon game. They did a good job. I'm curious how the DLC is gonna go. So I thought Amethyst would be leveling up a little bit more quickly, but I guess not. Oh yeah, slightly more damage. I didn't really up my damage too much. It also feels like it might have made my moves like a bit slower. Weird. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's good to finally get this game wrapped up, though. Honestly, the characters in this game were my favorite part. Because they're just really fun. A lot, like, even more fun than Generation 9, and I really like Generation 9's characters. Like, Pokemon is getting really damn good at writing characters. Even your, like, main guys, your main rival and all that, like, they're freaking fun as hell. I can't even Mega Evolve if I wanted to. What do you mean my splat? My VOD split in two. I mean, it doesn't matter too much, because nowadays I don't even, like, download the VODs, I just kinda, like... Okay, fair enough. It doesn't matter too much, because, like... I don't really download the VODs to upload them, I just kinda, like, record them in the... while I stream. Take advantage of that, OBS recording mechanic. That way I already have it ready to go whenever I want to upload it. My balls. Yeah, Jesse's making me use up all my luxury balls that I got from Jacinth. And then some. I just did the balls. I wonder if she gives me 30 luxury balls every time I beat her. Probably not. That's a little busted. I know, it's just kinda like... This is such a painful freaking... Not super painful, I'm fine. It's just... it feels so pointless, but at the same time, there's always that one chance. A very, very, very small chance. tried to go for the back shot. All Legends Arceus. I miss Legends Arceus having that. I mean, yeah, but I've always assumed in any Pokemon game that, like, the HP thresholds where the chance of catching changes is whether it's green, yellow, or blue. Like, if the Pokemon's in a red, in the red, like, it's not gonna make the catch rate any higher if you damage them more. At least that's always been my belief. I don't know if that actually works based on the actual HP value. Oh, percent based. Wait, so, but like it goes red whenever they're like, I think 10%. But is it possible that being at 1% HP like increases capture rate even further? Yeah, in that case I could do this. Like throughout all my time of playing Pokemon, I've always assumed that, like, let's try that. Next attempt I'm gonna be out of balls, so... Like, I always assume that there's a certain percentage where it just kinda doesn't get any higher. And that percentage happens when the HP is at red. If that's not the case, then I'd probably be a little bit not surprised, because... I mean, I have a bunch of money. If I ever want more luxury balls, I can always buy more. I might as well, like, I like how you say this when I already have, like, 3 left. I might as well finish using them up. I don't think I've ever seen it catch whenever it's at 1, but like, why would they let you do it in the first place, you know? Here, have a Pokeball. Okay. Like, I have 2 Master Balls, I might as well. Oh, you got it? Good. 1 sec. Oh, seeing this place in ruins like this. I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling. No matter how long it's been. Yes, I did have 2 Master Balls. Jesse wanted me to use a Luxury Ball. That's why I was spending the past, like, 10 minutes doing this. I figured Holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are just so impersonal. Now then, let Auntie Maples explain to you why you ended up battling Mewtwo in Lysander Labs. Tell me more, Auntie Maple. Very nice. I do enjoy a good attentive listener. I mean, I kind of figured. Oh no, I also did a Pokeball just for fun at that point. It's the same odds as a luxury ball. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power, and which piqued Team Flare's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it was spotted in Kalus's unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo hadn't even shown up in the Kalos region. One theory was that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo Knight X and Mewtwo Knight Y, but even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Its Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang out about, and saving up its energy when it needs to battle. Or for when it needs to battle. We put Project N on the back burner and forgot about it. But Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Was it just reacting to the Mewtwo Knight X and Mewtwo Knight Y you have? Which leads to the question why you even have those 2 stones in the first place. But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile of work awaiting her. So, I'm hanging up now. Bye. That's creepy. Fair enough. Okay, well, that's Mewtwo, and that's the entire game. All that's left for me to do is fight over 400 battles. Which I'm just gonna do on my own time. And yes, even if I complete this completely, like, I still need to do this to level up. It's literally required. I will do this on my own time. I'll probably be shining out on my own time. Like, I'm probably not gonna touch this game until the DLC comes out. Or touch this game for streaming, rather. Which the DLC should be coming out soon. So I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, like, as soon as the thing comes out. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't Mandela myself. Anyway. Hour stream. Like, it feels like it's a little too short of a stream, even though I plan on having a shorter stream. Yeah. Like, I plan on having a shorter stream, but now this feels too short. But I also kind of want to do other things tonight. Yeah. I mean, maybe closer to 15 minutes if you don't count ads. I don't know. Like, like, I did have plans for, like, if I really wanted to, I could do, like, some kind of random, like, pull up some random thing for a stream, but, like, I really don't have anything to pull up. Oh, Mario Postgame? I mean... There's a lot of stars I have to collect to show off what happens in the post-game war. I kinda don't feel like going back to it. Like, I think I got my enjoyment out of that playthrough. And I got my enjoyment out of this playthrough. I could do shiny on thing, but I don't know if that would be entertaining. I don't want to go back to Animal Crossing. Like, I'm sure you guys enjoyed the Animal Crossing streams, it's just, I don't know, it's just hard for me to get back into it. Like, it really did just reach a point where I'm just like, eh. Oh shoot, that thing's gonna run away. Alright. I don't know, I'm just a little indecisive now. Where it's like, I want to keep streaming for a little bit longer, but I don't know what I'm feeling. I could. Let me do a little run around real quick. Reset that meow stick over there. Okay. I guess I could just quickly do Animal Crossing. And catch up a little bit. Let me just change the category just in case. Okay, now you got me curious. I'm not even gonna tag my stream at that point. Okay. I don't even have my Animal Crossing overlay ready. Shoot, but I have to have something. Here, you can do my drawing overlay. That won't get in the way of anything, surely. Like, I literally don't even have my Animal Crossing overlay, like, good to go. Oh yeah, it's autumn now. This overlay is not gonna work. Sure. Oh, speaking of Totodile. Is my time off? I just realized. It is off. It's off by 3 hours. Which is fine because at 10 p.m. like some of the stores closed anyway. I know it's the Mario Galaxy overlay, but like I need some kind of overlay, and I don't have the Animal Crossing overlay ready to go, so you're getting Galaxy. Since December's here, we put up some lovely toy day decorations for the resident services. I hope everyone comes by to check them out. I don't have any big news to share with you all today, but I would like to touch on one seasonal topic. During today's morning walk, I noticed some goodies had fallen from the trees. Sometimes when you shake trees, they'll surprise you by dropping acorns and pine cones. Actually, that may be one of the last times I came across that familiar sight of, this year. So get on out there, folks, and shake things up before this lovely season comes to a close. It's December. I'm surprised it's not snowing yet in Animal Crossing. That reminds me. I sent out a recipe for, wait, what day is it actually? Yeah, where recipes? I know it's December 2nd. I meant in game. Like, what do I have my Switch set to? Oh, it's also December. Okay. Yeah, it's autumn. Yeah. Been 3,000 years. How does Splooshy fit into the freaking like whack-ass family tree that I made yesterday? Spooky. Is that a new bug? It is. Actually, any new bug that's in this season, I probably wouldn't recognize because I've never played Animal Crossing during these months. This is actually my first time doing that. Is that enough to motivate me to play the game more for streams? Not really. Lucy, I haven't seen you for a bit. Were you on vacay or something? Jeez, you could have told me. I was so... I was just teensy bit worried. Anyway, I'm glad you're back. Don't pull that disappearing act again. No promise. The trees are pretty. Alright, what does the lost item have? It's full points for utility and 0 points for style. Probably one of the grumpy villagers. Or you. Hey, Iron Nest. Got a sec? Yeah, there's been something on my mind. I'm on the fence whether I should leave this island. I've just been in a slump lately. No matter what kind of weight training I do, I don't get the soreness I want. Maybe working out in a new place would change my mood and give me some of that muscle soreness back. It's a little sad, but consider. Chat, what do we think? Release them. Release Roald into the wild so he can fend for himself. For training purposes. Oh, well, thanks for the laughs. I won't forget you. Take care of too, buddy. He's like holding back tears. I don't want to make that sad. I don't want to feel feelings towards this freaking island that I just kind of left because I got bored. Colorful wheel. Sure. Yes, he was. It's really funny that him specifically is the one leaving. I think you can alter the colorful wheel with your own designs too. Maybe not actually, but... What kind of clothing do we got? Oops. 3. It's sushi. I mean slushy. Clearly sushi is the name of my next character, or whatever game I'm playing. Hygiene safety. Like, I do wish I could get into this game more, it's just... I'm just not feeling it. I don't think I actually bought anything. Papa rocks. Okay, no, there just wasn't anything. Okay. The Zendoth fight. I'm not gonna kill the game. If I really wanted to do that, I could erase my save. I have no reason to do that at the moment. Unless, like, my Switch ever, like, needs more space. I forgot I completed the order before leaving. Yeah, there's not really much else to check on. True. What is this? Nothing new. I have a donation? Wait, do I? Right, I do. Right. Thank you. Like, I don't know. It's funny, like, my favorite thing... Like, the thing I was looking forward to doing, too, was completing the encyclopedia, but, like... I don't know. Like, it's really funny how, like, streaming has kind of made me realize what kind of games I want. You know what, just for old times. Ah, I see. In that case, the colorful damselfly is similar to its cousin, the dragonfly. Though it tends to be smaller and thinner. But don't let the delicate look fool you. Much like the dragonfly, the damselfly is a ruthless predator. It loves to catch flies mid-air and eat them, and has been known to snack on spiders it plucks from the web. In short, it is not a dinner guest I would recommend. And it is not a menu I could keep down. Anyways, my sincerest thanks. Anyway, why do we need art rolled? Yeah, for the road. It's also a shame. This game is getting updated, but like the updates aren't even like enough to really bring me back either. Like, I think Animal Crossing is just not really a game that I enjoy, but even then... Like, but for me to come to that conclusion properly, I would need to play New Leaf again. Which I could hypothetically do for a stream, too. That's fair. Oh shoot, I was hoping Bianca was still here. Imagine if I just freaking exit the game with the freaking lost item in my inventory and just completely hold someone's freaking stuff hostage. And suspicious. Welcome back. Yeah, I was saying just a silly hypothetical where I freaking hold this lost item hostage by leaving the game. Anyway, it is. Welcome home. When did you get back? I can't believe it's been 3 months. To the lore. Even saying that out loud is freaking me out. Even ceviche was bad, and you came back on the same day. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask rolled. So I ran out, got it. What else? I was also gonna mention, like, I find it really funny that, like... I find it really funny that, I play Silksong, and I feel like the game is a little too hard for me to enjoy streaming it. Because I realized replaying the game off-screen, like... I think I do best with harder games if, like, I don't feel like I'm on a time limit to, like, do a certain thing. Which one's Sereno again? You're Nox. Sereno is over here. Yeah. What else? You see, clearly this graveyard here was made, for Slugy, because her time was up. That's my canon. She dug her own grave and then left and then realized, oh, she forgot something. What else? But yeah, I realized, like, streaming Silksong, like, having to give myself, like, a certain amount of time to beat, like, certain things and, like, progress through the game, it kind of pressures me to, like, beat bosses quickly or, like, certain challenging things quickly. It kind of puts me in a mental space that isn't really healthy. I thought I just saw freaking... Yeah, Violet, there we go. Cool. I don't know. And then also, like, I have to find, like, a good medium, because it's, like... What I'm trying to get at is that Silksong is too difficult for me to stream and, like, feel comfortable streaming it. But then, like, this game is a little too low energy for me to stream. Like, I'm not trying to look for an energetic game, but I'm not trying to look for a game that's, like... I don't know. Welcome back, Snacky. Risk of Rain might be a good idea. I was thinking of adding that to the list of stuff I want to do for, like, the variety hour. Oh, Celeste. I'm not adding Celeste to that list, though. I don't have interest in Celeste. I just talked about it. I can't. I don't want to do hard games. Oh, goody. Stars. Recipe. Okay. Plus, Celeste doesn't really look that fun to me. Like, I do like myself a good platformer, and Celeste, I'm sure, is a good platformer, but, like... It just seems like one of those, like... Hold on. I'm not too crazy about, like... precise platformers, I guess is what you would call them. Like that one freaking platforming bit in Silksong in the cradle to get to Mr. Mushroom, like, sucked because it expects you to like do some really hyper-specific, not hyper-specific, but like really specific maneuvers, and there's not really much else you get to do. Like my issue with certain platforming challenges is when it's always like, no, what am I trying to say here? Platformers that expect you to do very like specific maneuvers without like any nuance. Like I prefer platformers that allow you to have like different ways of managing a jump. But Celeste, from my understanding, is like if you don't do the jump right, you get hit by spikes. And it's not really my kind of game. I'm also just a very picky person that like fluctuates based on what I like. Like it's why I want to have the variety hour. I want to try a bunch of different new games because I gotta force myself to do that. Because I am also just a really hesitant person to play certain games. Because I just kind of assume what I would enjoy instead of actually like trying it. Like I remember Hades was actually my first roguelike, I think. I wasn't expecting myself to enjoy it as much as I did, but then it also made me realize I really like roguelikes. I've also played a lot of games. It would be hard to find blind games, but there are some that I know that I don't know anything about. Expedition 33 seems like an interesting one, considering it's getting nominated for Game of the Year and it's an RPG. I'm not sure if I really enjoy the style. Or not the style, just that game style of like being more of a cinematic situation than. Well, maybe it's not cinematic. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. It looks good. I'm just hesitant, as usual. That's TLDR there. I'm hesitant on like it. I'm talking in circles, but like essentially just variety hour. Going to teach me to freaking, like, enjoy games more. Try new ones. Frick you. I've seen some gameplay of A Link Between Worlds, and considering my only like fully completed Zelda games are Ocarina of Time and Echoes of Wisdom, it might not be a bad idea. There's some items in Link Between Worlds that I find interesting. I was thinking though, if I want to do another Legend of Zelda game, I'd want to do Wind Waker, randomized. Like I think I just have the like in terms of stuff to play, I either want to play through a game to show it off more. Oops. Yeah. Like, I think I just want to explore randomizers for streaming in general, between doing Wind Waker or Kingdom Hearts. Because I think that would be a good way to spice up my vibe for streaming while not making things a little too difficult for me. Yeah. I've also never played Wind Waker, I've only seen playthroughs. Is there no freaking, like, holiday items available right now? Shoot. Like, definitely setting that up would be really fun, but I think I'm still more likely to do Kingdom Hearts Randomized soon, because I've just been really thinking about that series again. I can play as Clash. Yeah, that was a nice discussion hour, I guess. I'm probably gonna take a break from streaming too after this. Just to kinda like... I don't know if I actually really need the break though. But at some point I do want to do like something different. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna do like a couple weeks break. And honestly, considering this month and this part of the year, Aurora Borealis, but like, considering this month, freaking, I don't know how long I'm gonna be taking a break. But I feel like I could just use like a couple, like, just skip a couple stream days. Or a week, or a week. Like, it feels criminal for me to end the stream so quickly, but like, I feel like most people do like an hour stream. I don't know, I'm overthinking. Anyway. One more thing before I go. I could come back in January, I could come back next year. Oh god, I'm also coming up on streaming for a year, which is neat. I gotta remember when I actually started streaming. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably see you guys whenever I feel like coming back to the stream. I'll also probably like put in a little like, or start asking around for like games to like try out. Reach for your dreams, Suji. No, it's fine. That's a good send-off. Anyway. Yeah. I'll see you guys at some point with Variety Hour. That's definitely what I want to do next. Is just a bunch of games back to back. But thank you for joining me for this short stream. And nighty night.